Imagine fresh vegetables growing right outside your door, all thanks to materials you found for free. This masterclass isn't just about building raised beds, it's about unlocking hyper-local food production and maximizing your growing space without spending a dime. Learn how to scavenge, turbot binds, abo bekadet kuru, man, ibo ben tau. Why did then, bo an tauber den? And darb, and grow your way to a more sustainable garden today. When we talk about building raised beds from salvaged materials in 2026, we're engaging in something far more radical than just pinching pennies. Yes, constructing a 4x8 raised bed from rescued materials instead of purchasing cedar from a big box store can save you anywhere from $150 to $300, but that's honestly the least exciting part of this journey. What you're really doing is intercepting perfectly usable wood before it ends up rotting in a landfill, contributing to methane emissions, and wasting the energy that went into processing it in the first place. Every pallet you rescue represents trees that don't need to be harvested for your garden project. And in an era where we're all grappling with climate anxiety and supply chain uncertainties, that matters profoundly. Urban scavenging also builds community resilience in unexpected ways. When you start looking at your neighborhood through the lens of potential materials, you'll begin conversations with warehouse managers, small business owners, and construction site supervisors that might never have happened otherwise. You're creating relationships that strengthen local networks and often lead to ongoing sources of materials. So, the best hunting grounds for quality pallets include small warehouses, furniture stores, appliance retailers, and stone or tile suppliers who typically receive heavy goods on sturdy pallets they're eager to dispose of. You'll want to approach during business hours, speak with a manager, and, explain exactly what you're using materials for. Most businesses are actually delighted to have someone haul away pallets instead of paying disposal fees. Before you embark on any scavenging mission, it's important to assemble your essential toolkit. Heavy-duty work gloves are absolutely non-negotiable because, honestly, you'll be handling splintered wood, rusty nails, and potentially sharp metal banding. Safety glasses protect your eyes from flying debris when you're prying boards apart or pulling nails. And a good crowbar or pallet buster makes deconstructing pallets infinitely easier and safer than trying to wrestle them apart with inadequate tools. The difference between spending 3 frustrating hours fighting with a pallet and efficiently breaking one down in 15 minutes really comes down to technique and understanding pallet construction. Most pallets are assembled with spiral or ring shank nails that grip wood fibers aggressively, making them, incredibly stubborn to remove. The secret is working with the pallet's structure rather than against it. Identifying safe pallets is where, honestly, a lot of well-intentioned gardeners make some critical mistakes that can seriously compromise their food safety. You absolutely must check for the IPPC stamp, which is usually burned or stamped into one of the stringer boards. Look for the letters HT, which stands for heat-treated. This means the wood was heated to kill pests without chemicals. And yeah, this is what you want. Constructing a functional raised bed from salvaged materials, it follows similar principles to building with new lumber, but it does require a bit more creativity and flexibility since you're working with whatever dimensions your salvaged materials provide. For a standard rectangular bed, plan on building something roughly 4 feet wide. This lets you reach the center from either side without stepping into your growing area and compacting the soil. Once your salvaged raised bed is constructed and filled with quality soil, the question becomes, what should you grow to maximize your return on this investment of time and effort? In urban raised beds where space is really precious, focus on crops that deliver exceptional yields relative to their footprint and, those that are expensive or tough to find in stores. Companion planting transforms your raised bed from a simple growing space into a sophisticated ecosystem that largely manages itself. Tomatoes planted with basil don't just make culinary sense. The basil actually helps repel aphids and other pests that commonly attack tomatoes. Marigolds planted around the perimeter of your bed release compounds through their roots that deter nematodes and many soil-borne pests. Creating your own compost from urban waste sources might seem daunting, but honestly, it's remarkably straightforward and provides the richest possible soil amendment completely free. Kitchen scraps like vegetable peelings, coffee grounds, eggshells, and fruit waste become the nitrogen-rich green component of your compost. Pair these with carbon-rich brown materials like shredded cardboard, dry leaves collected from street trees, or, even newspaper. The first harvest from a raised bed built entirely from salvaged materials carries significance far beyond the vegetables themselves. When you bite into that first sun-warmed tomato or crisp lettuce leaf, you're tasting the fruits of resourcefulness, creativity, and a willingness to see value where others saw waste. Documenting your journey through photos or videos serves multiple purposes beyond simple record-keeping. Watching your salvaged bed transform from a pile of weathered pallets into a thriving food source provides powerful motivation during challenging moments, reminding you what's possible with determination and creativity. Connecting with other urban gardeners amplifies the benefits of this work exponentially. Many cities now have active urban agriculture groups, community garden networks, and online forums where growers share resources, seeds, surplus produce, and knowledge. These connections often lead to collaborative projects like tool libraries, where expensive equipment is shared among members, seed swaps that dramatically increase variety without cost, and bulk soil or compost purchases that reduce expenses for everyone involved.